J.R. Reidinger, founder, chairman, and CEO of Market America Worldwide and Shop.com. Loren and Reidinger, co-founder and senior executive vice president of Market America Worldwide Shop.com. J.R. and Loren, I'm going to hand over to you.
Oh, wow. Celine, you were amazing. And I think you're the first person who talks as fast as J.R. and I. So it is so great. I see you, Hong Kong. I have a live feed right to my right. So I can see you guys. You were standing up on your feet. You guys were moving and dancing. And I see so many of you from Malaysia and Singapore, Australia, everywhere, guys. I'm so proud of you and so happy. I'm going to look all around because we have screens all around us with all of you on it right now. I see so many people. Candace is on the screen and Andrew and so many amazing people. Hi, Michelle and Mark in Hong Kong. I see you guys out there. Celine, you do a phenomenal job. We're just so happy.
Look, that's a packed room.
That is a packed room. I saw them dancing over there. And I see Deslin is there. Everybody's there. So it's so great to see everybody. Naturally, we want to welcome you guys. This is the kickoff of your Asia Pacific Leadership School. We're so happy to open up this event with you. Of course, naturally, we prefer to be there in person. And that's our goal. Our goal is to be there in person. And if they let us come, for sure in April, we'll be there. We don't want to miss it. We've been gone. The last time we were there was November in Taiwan in 2019 prior to COVID, and we haven't been able to be back since. So we're really looking forward to getting back there with you. I can't stress that to you enough. I know how important that is to both of us, right?
We want to be there. You want to go to Stanley Beach and
well, that's in Taiwan. I want to go to Hong Kong. Everybody knows how much I love Hong Kong.
So we love to come and be with you.
Yeah, we really do. And I'm looking forward. We haven't been to Malaysia yet. And so we're dying to get to Malaysia. But my favorite place besides the United States is Hong Kong. And Jared will tell you that. I've always told him, I see the map. I've been trying to convince Jared we should get an apartment in Hong Kong and spend more time there. So who knows what'll happen in the future, right?
Now you made all the people in Taiwan and Malaysia jealous.
Well, the good thing is if we have a place in Hong Kong, we can be everywhere. But I forgot that I need to talk a little bit slower so you guys can translate for us, because we do have a few important words that we want to share with you this morning before you guys, start your incredible morning, your incredible weekend. I want you to make sure that right now, especially right now, times have been tough over the last nearly 2 years. And for you guys, 2 years, actually, because you guys got, COVID started overseas before it did in America. And you guys have just been incredible. You've hung in there, you've grown, you've shown others and what it's like to do something incredible with your life rather than sitting on the sidelines during COVID. So many people can use COVID as an excuse to not get anything done. And you guys certainly have not done that. There are so many leaders who have grown and grown new pin levels and hit, new challenges and doing things that they never thought they could do before. That's what growth is really about. When you get uncomfortable and you step out of your comfort zone and you start doing things and things happen that you never ever expected could happen. And that's truly remarkable. And I want you to be alert from this moment forward. It's October, we're almost in November. And before you know it, as JR said to me this morning, we're almost at the beginning of 2022. And it's so crazy because we feel like 2020 disappeared because of COVID, and 2021 is almost over. And now we're moving into 2022 and life is moving fast. And even though so many people say, oh, well, I'm bored, I wish I could get out of the house. Listen, it's now or never. You have to take advantage of your time. You have to be alert of the people who are stealing your time. Remember, time is capital. It's money. Time equals money. That's the definition. Time equals money, and money is just the exchange of value for something you get in return. So I want to talk to you about time for a second because we spend too much time on minor things. And we need to spend more time on major things. Spend major time on major things and minor time on minor things. You see, if you spend major time on minor things, you'll always be behind. You will never be ahead. So you have to really prioritize your life and your time. And it's so important for us all to hear this. We give ourselves a daily reminder. As I was talking through with Jared some of the words I wanted to share with you, it kind of was a good wake up for us too, because we all get in the moment where somebody can actually steal our time, and we have to really put our foot down and change the situation so that doesn't happen. I want to make sure that you're utilizing your time well. I want to make sure that you don't mistake movement for achievement. That's really important. Sometimes we're just moving and we act like we're staying busy, but really that's not what we need to be doing to achieve. You see, we need to have our goals written down and we need to follow them. We need to lay out the blueprint for success. You see, you need to make sure that you're living life to the fullest while you're here, experiencing everything and have fun. You see, you need to enjoy the process as well as the destination that you're headed for. And I want you to combine spontaneity with youth and the power of wisdom and experience and continue to grow and learn. You see, I want you to live each day as if it's the most important day of your life. You know why? And in reality, it really is. Because none of us knows what tomorrow brings, do we? You see, your greatest fear in life should not be that you may fall. Your greatest fear in life should be that you never fly. Think about that for a moment. You know, you can't leave this world without knowing and others knowing that you were here. You know, I think of Stacy Tung, somebody who we love so much and miss greatly. Miss Stacy so much, and yet she left our life way too soon, but yet she left a mark, didn't she? She left a mark. She let people know who she was, and she left a mark, and people will remember her forever. She impacted thousands of people. And don't you dare leave this life without learning how to make sure that you're seen, that you fly. Don't leave this world without people knowing that you are here. Stop saying you don't have time. It's not about part-time, it's not about full-time, it's about what you do with your time that's so important. You see, happiness equals progress. You know, Jared and I were talking about this back in August. And I said, you know, Jared, what's happiness to you? And he was like, wow, that's a great question. And he said, let me think about it and we'll talk about it in the morning. And he really, sometimes he'll tell me that, and that's a way for him not to talk. But this particular time, he really thought about it, because the next day he said, well, I'm happy when, you know, we're making the steps that we need to take. We're taking the steps that we need to take in order to get where we're going. And it hit us both. Progress equals happiness, and happiness equals progress. You see, as we're progressing in life, as we're taking the steps to get to the next place, we're growing. That equals happiness. You see, what you get will never make you happy. What you become will either make you very happy or very sad. It's, you know, but in order to grow, you have to have challenges. And we have to grow in order to build something meaningful. You either grow or you die. That's the bottom line. You see, things that used to seem big to you when you're growing will now often seem small. In fact, they don't even matter at all. That's when you know you're growing. The things that you used to get upset about, the things that you used to let control your life, all of a sudden they don't control you anymore. Why? Because you're growing. And I think that's so important. See, we don't grow in the good times. We grow when it's difficult. We grow when things are tough. We grow when we have to stretch ourselves, when we have to go beyond our limits, beyond our comfort. If it were all easy, we wouldn't be ready for where we're going. Think about that. If it were all easy, we wouldn't be ready for where we're going. You got to keep doing the right thing, even when the wrong thing is happening. You got to keep doing the right thing, even when the wrong thing is happening. And that's so hard to do, right? Because, and I see a lot of nods out there. I'm looking at the screens at the same time. I see a lot of nods out there because it's true. We have a tendency when things aren't going our way or things don't seem right, we kind of give up. Don't give up. Keep doing the right thing no matter what. It's time to work on you. We're approaching a new year. It's hard to believe, but it's true. And when we turn the page and as we move into the next chapter of our life, we have to remember that the key to happiness is making progress. The key to happiness is moving forward, to taking steps. Even slow progress is still progress. It's something. You see, I need you to step up. I'm telling you this as a leader. It's really important that we take advantage of time. You see, we often think that time's going to be here forever, but the truth is, nobody knows when it ends, right? I need you to step up to the plate and be more aggressive. Speak up for what you want. Don't be soft. Go after what it is that you want. Set your goals high. Don't be afraid to go for it. If you need help, ask for it. We'll provide it for you. If somebody's not helping you, tell us. We'll come help you. Whatever it takes, but you have to step up your game. Nobody's going to help you if you don't speak up. You see, you have to do something every day. Result producing activities will make the difference. It won't always be easy, and sometimes the people closest to you will affect and manipulate your mindset. You see, I think of JR often because, well, let's face it. I mean, JR went to college, right? And spent a lot of years there to be a marine biologist. Now, I'm sure that his parents weren't happy when he came home one day and said, I've decided after all the money that you spent and all the years I went to school, I don't want to be a marine biologist anymore. I want to be an entrepreneur. And back then, nobody had ever heard of the word of an entrepreneur. JR had heard it one time from somebody. He said, yep, that's what I want to be, right? And I can't imagine what he must have encountered when you said that to your parents. They weren't that happy with that at the time, right?
Yeah, they weren't. Thought it was nuts.
But he did it regardless. He did it regardless. He did what he wanted to do. And he didn't let anyone manipulate his mindset. You see, there's a blessing in everything in a lesson. And I want to leave you with a few key points that I want you to take home for the weekend. And I want you to think about every day, and I'm going to have them publish these at the end of the weekend and put them up in all the different languages because I think they're critical for you to remember. And then I'll turn it over to JR so he can speak. But you know, there's a blessing in everything and a lesson in everything. Everyone dies, but not everyone lives. Everyone dies, but not everyone lives. Whatever we're not changing, we're choosing. Whatever we're not changing, we're choosing. We all have time, love, and death in common. We all have love, time, and death in common. We're all standing in line, waiting for our turn to go. We're not sure when that's going to happen, when we're going to be called. But I got to tell you something. When you're standing in that line, make sure you do big things. Don't take small steps. Take big steps. Do big things. Do big things. Stand out. We're all standing in the same line. We have no idea when we'll be called. You know what? Write your purpose in pen and your path in pencil. Don't lose sight of your purpose. If you don't risk anything, you risk everything. If you don't risk anything, you risk everything. And listen, when you don't believe in anything and you don't hope and you don't want, and hope is deferred and put off, and you don't take advantage and you don't put hope in your dreams and your goals first, it makes the heart very sick. It makes the heart very sick. You either quit or you keep going. And here's the thing, they're both really painful and they both hurt. Don't quit. Whatever you do, don't quit. You see, we fear the unexpected. However, the most incredible surprises in our life become our greatest memories, don't they? Think about it. The time that you had the best times of your life are things that you never planned for. When we try to protect ourselves from uncertainty, we lose awareness of the present moment and we stop enjoying what life has to give. Avoid living on autopilot. Stop doing the same thing over and over if you're not getting the result you want. That's insanity. Keep going. Every day is a new opportunity to live your life the way you want to do it. You don't need anyone's permission. You don't need anyone's approval. You don't need to wait till tomorrow to start. You don't have to wait till Monday. You can start right now. Don't give up. Enjoy your life. Do the things that you set out to do. We are no different than you. Find the thing that you love. You see, the reason why we do this business is because we love the people, we love you. And what if I could give you one piece of advice, one thing that I can tell you in your quest to make it a huge success for yourself out of this company, is to find the line that blurs between hard work and happiness. Find the line that's blurry between hard work and happiness. You see, to find the thing where working hard at it makes you happy, and where you're happy working hard at it. And that's the thing that Jared and I get to do every single day. That's the thing we get to do every single day, is to work with the people we love, to be with you, our extended family, to do the things that we've done for 30 years together. We have changed lives all over the world. You guys are magnanimous. There's nobody like you, and you are more than enough. You don't need anybody's permission to make it. You just need to make up your mind that you're going to do it. I pray for you. I think of you so often. I wish for you. I dream with you. And I hope that this will be a new beginning for you, a new chapter for you. Time for you to turn the page and say, you know what? It's time for me again. I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful for you. And I'm going to turn it over to my husband, JR. Thank you so much. No, I'm going to let you take over. Go ahead, honey.
I'm going to move to the middle here.
You got it.
Wow. Hi, everybody. I can see those of you in Kowloon Bay. You seem to be really excited and having a great time together. It's just unbelievable that we can all come together like this. It really is a miracle. And I want to thank you for taking the time to be on tonight. It really takes a commitment. Sometimes it's harder to do it at home than it is to go to the event, because once you're there, if you know what I mean. But your commitment to be on tonight shows that you're one of the people that are going to make it. And I appreciate it. I want to thank you and applaud you for being on tonight. What a pleasure and what an honor it is for us to be able to join you halfway around the world, people from different countries. It's just unbelievable. It's mind-boggling. When we first started in the business, this would never be possible, but nothing can stop us now. So Kevin asked me to make a few statements to kind of set the stage so that everybody understands what's going on. First of all, in consideration of the current COVID-19 trends in Australia and Hong Kong and Singapore and Malaysia, and in the best interest of the health and well-being of the unfranchised owners, which is what we always put first, and their guests, the leadership schools are taking place as a combined event. We call it a hybrid event because you have over 1,000 people there, where you have another 5,000, 6,000 people all around the world joining together. And it's mind-boggling. It's a modern day miracle. We've done several of these in the US and in Asia, and we've really mastered it. We do them very well. You're in for a real treat this weekend. I always joke back in the US that we're even better than Anthony Robbins. We do these events really well. They're high energy, they're full of information, but you're the ones that make it possible. It's your commitment to be here. So, the technology is incredible. It's a modern day miracle, but we're also connected by something greater than technology, and that is a common belief. It's your belief that brings us all together. And so, Hong Kong ticket holders are attending the event in person at the Kowloon Bay International Trade and Exhibit Center. How you guys doing? There they are. But then there's there's close to 1,000. It looks like more than 1,000 when I look at this screen, ticket holders that are attending the event in person there. And then there's nearly 5,000 online. Ticket holders in Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, and other worldwide markets are joining in online right now. And we're all connected. We're all connected by belief. And we're fortunate to feature some of the company's best speakers and brightest field leaders from around the world speaking at this event. So that's really powerful. You're in for a real treat. You're getting the very best that there is in the business. So this event offers a unique opportunity to bring an international experience to those who otherwise would not have been able to attend. So we're all together. We're all here in belief, we're all here in spirit, and we're all connected at one time all around the world. That is amazing. So, it gets me excited. So not only does this event provide valuable business building insight and training from field leaders and the corporate teams, but it also includes the latest product and technological introductions and enhancements, as well as breakout sessions specific to each Asia Pacific country. We never stop bringing new things out. We never stop improving. We never stop leading the parade and being on the cutting edge. That's the hallmark, the calling card of this company. We always get better. So you have to stay tuned. You have to be at the events or you'll get behind because we're always doing new and better things. So we will be back together soon. Actually, Loren and I went to our first concert at Radio City Music Hall with Alejandro Sanz this week. It was like an incredible experience. Everybody was vaccinated. Everybody, was tested, and the place was packed. And it was just so rejuvenating to once again, like you are doing there in Hong Kong, being together and being able to, enjoy each other. So we'll be back. The thing that we're really connected by, though, is belief. And I want you to think about it. Belief is the magic moment where that billionth of a volt snaps across your cerebral cortex, where you get it, where you say, I can do this. I will do this. That is what makes it happen. It only takes a small spark to change your mind, to make up your mind, to decide I'm going to be one of those people that everybody talks about. I'm going to be the one that's hitting the pin levels, that's earning the checks, that's an example for others. That's what it's all about. You deciding that you're going to be the one. So, that's the magic moment. Now, look, it's been a disruptive couple years. But if you think about it, if you look into history, the history of the world is about disruption, and that's how it advances. That's how it gets better. That's how new inventions come out. I mean, man has always invented a better mousetrap. Man has always created a better application. Man has always created a better, in the technological age, chip that is faster and has greater memory or greater capacity. That's why computers can do more and more. It is the nature of the world to advance and to grow and to overcome problems. And anything that we don't have, we'll figure out a way to make it happen. Okay, so I keep looking at all you, and they tell me I need to look in the. You're also beautiful. I mean, and handsome, and But at any rate, belief in that magic moment is what this weekend is really designed for. I want you to have that magic moment, and so the disruption, is an opportunity. It's an opportunity in our own business because people need this business. They need a business that they can do from home. They need a business that's on the cutting edge of what's happening in the world, which is online shopping. So we provide those things. So you see, problems are actually the catalyst to change and invention. It's been that way throughout history, and it's the way it is right now. And we've capitalized on that as a group of entrepreneurs, as unfranchised owners, and everybody has grown because we have something that everybody needs. Our business is dynamic and in demand. We are the solution to the challenges of the modern economy and to the times. And I hope that this weekend helps you galvanize your belief and understanding that make success for you in this business happen and possible for you right now. So that's why we're having this conference. We're having it so that you get that understanding and that belief and can go forward and help other people. You think about it. Everybody wants a home-based business because they don't want to be out. They don't want to buy a store or a manufacturing facility. They don't have the money anyway. But they don't want to be in an environment where that they may be at risk. Okay, and internet marketing is the thing now. Online shopping is the way to market, to merchandise, and we have it, and we make it possible for the average person. We provide an internet marketing 360 digital marketing online shopping platform with a universal shopping cart like Amazon or we have the same thing, but we give it and package it for the individual. They would have to spend millions of dollars to have what we provide them in their own business as an unfranchised owner. So on top of that, we have a revolutionary tracking system that nobody else has. Shopify doesn't have it. Amazon doesn't have it. No one has it, where it actually tracks who leads to who and the customers and accumulates the volume so that you can be making money. It's a modern day miracle. So we'd like to share a few statistics with you that show the growth during the pandemic. In other words, the result proves that we have the opportunity that people are looking for, and you as an entrepreneur, if you go out and show it to people, you're going to get results. So just through the first 3 calendar quarters, January and September, 3 months, from January to September of 2021, the Australia, Malaysia, Singapore, and Hong Kong markets have generated the following results. Total exclusive product sales, or BV products, Market America products, is up 10%. That is huge. That's not a little, okay? Especially in this environment with the pandemic, it's phenomenal. Especially when you're at the $100 million levels, 10% is a lot. So the new unfranchised owners registered. Now listen to this. You ready for this? The new unfranchised owners registered during that period, 6,858. Whew. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that is phenomenal. That's more than we do when there's not a pandemic. Do you understand that? So the GMTSS attendance in these 4 markets, okay, includes all meetings. This doesn't count Taiwan. This is Australia, Malaysia, Singapore, and Hong Kong, okay, was 65,540 people attended events. Now that's progress, and progress makes us happy, right? It should make you happy. The total qualifying master UFOs from January to September was 1,539. Now, that's a very important level because that means your business is really open, or that you have gotten somebody to really open their business and do what's necessary to grow. So that's just fantastic. The total UFOs participating in the quarterly 90-day fast tracks that Kevin Buckman introduced and set up was 1,792. I mean, these numbers speak for themselves. We are turning disruption into opportunity. You are. So, I mean, be proud of it. Spread the word. Hold your head high. Tell people about it. You're succeeding. That's the bottom line. Now, total challenge winners for this event, 141. And it takes consistency, discipline, and you got to stay with it. in order to hit those levels. And with 43, we're winning multiple challenges. 43 people hit multiple challenges, a total of 141, and those challenges were difficult. If you're hitting them, you're going to be hitting pin levels too and earning bigger checks. So Market America worldwide and the UFOs have thrived. Every market, the US is growing. It's just phenomenal. Why? Because the disruption, creates opportunity, and our model and our opportunity is perfectly designed for what people need during these times. So if you realize that, this is the time to make it happen. So, why does that happen? Because it all comes down to people power. What we have is an economic opportunity that harnesses the greatest power in the world. It's not governments, it's not economies, it's not atomic weapons or technology or armies. It's people power. The human desire to do better, the human desire to be free, the human desire to help their family and friends. That's what we harness. And we have a mechanism in a marketing plan and in a business where people can help each other. And together we rise. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have it. When you take the people power and combine it with the enhancements that you're learning this weekend, you apply them. It's easy to understand why the unfranchised business resonates with people all over the globe. We're leading the parade as we always have done. We're ahead of the curve, and you can now become one of the next stars. This is your chance, your turn, this new chapter, to be one of the top 10 levels, one of the leaders, one of the people that people point to, that they look at, that they marvel at. This is your time. I want to make that clear. It's not about Joanne Shee. She made it. It's not about, some of the great leaders. I could go on and on and on. It's about you. Now it's your turn to be there. So what we're about in our mission is it's easy to talk about opportunity, but usually there's barriers. It's money, it's investment, it's education, it's time. You got to leave your job and take a risk. We remove all of those barriers. Our mission has been lowering the barrier, removing the obstacles, making it more realistic so that more people could experience success and a nice income. So you're at the right place at the right time with the right people in the right business and the right opportunity with the right company. That's what you got to get. You're there. You're not going to find anything that's better. So, providing a business model and a technology and an opportunity for the average person has been our mission. And it's all about entrepreneurial people power. When you put it together in our marketing plan where everybody's getting credit and they're able to work in cooperation rather than competition, all they got to do is try it. And the probability of them hitting, of leading to somebody is so high that they have to do it. This is something that anybody can do. I want you to think about it. Opportunity exists in many realms, but not for everybody because they can't afford the entry cost. They don't have the education. They don't have the connections. Maybe they don't have the smarts. You see, here we eliminate all of that. It's not necessary. So it's something that anybody can do. It's simply daily or weekly steps done with a partner. We even provide you a partner. It takes no special talent. Not everybody's going to be a nuclear physicist. Not everybody is going to be a doctor. Not everybody's going to be an investment banker. But anybody can be successful unfranchised owner. That's my point. We've made it possible for anyone. So why? Because all they have to do is simply make a decision. It isn't about how good they are, what talents they have, or how much money they have. It's about just developing a new habit and doing it daily for a year. the evaluation or trial run, working with somebody else that's more successful than them in the business, just to put it in front of people and have them evaluate it to see if they know the right people. So if you do 2 per week, you're going to end up with the right people. I keep looking over at all you people rather than, on the.
I'm gonna move it right here so you can see
Okay.
everybody.
Okay, so it comes down to an experience that can be life-changing. All you have to do is, you're already in. So if you want to grow, you just got to get other people to evaluate it and see if they know the right people. And if we do that enough times, okay, it's going to be life-changing, because mathematically, probability-wise, you're going to lead to the right people. And so what does that mean? They're going to see income. They're going to be successful. And then their mindset starts to change. They start to get confidence because it's working. So what I'm trying to do is tell you that you have to overcome inertia. Things at rest tend to stay at rest. Things in motion tend to stay in motion. You just got to get started. You got to get going. And if somebody, so I tell people, listen, we removed all the barriers. We removed all the excuses. I'm going to do it with you. All you got to do is make a list of people, and I'll help you call them to evaluate it, to see if they know the right people, not to get them in, not to convince them, but to see if they know the right people. Now, if they know the right people, that changes everything. So I tell people, look, you want more in life? Here is the opportunity that can make it happen. We eliminated all of the excuses, all the reasons why one can't do it. So, my dear friend, either try it or go cry. You know how people like to cry about how bad things are, oh, I'm not doing well. Hey, listen, if that be the case and you want to get out of it, try this. And if you're not going to try it, then go cry. Because that's what it comes down to. Does everybody understand that? So, we have so much power in our people power, because everybody has to live and everybody has to shop. And we provide an opportunity that leverages that. So we have collective buying power, and using digital aggregation by adding other people and their customers and their friends. We have numbers that we can bring on any product that people want and need. We harness technology and we provide it to you to do it. You don't have to invent the technology. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to go find it. You have it, okay? And it's proven to work. So the vertical profitability that we have is an absolute, I don't know how to say this. It is revolutionary and it's genius. The fact that we broke the model having to be horizontal, whether it be stores, real estate, insurance, whether it be any other model, needs many units. Okay, if it's direct sales, the same thing. Many units in order for one to profit. Here, we all work together, and just two, the probability of finding two or developing two is very high. So we have the best probability and the best chance of making it here. And we have the technology and the online shopping to back it up. So take charge and make progress and step into the next chapter of your lives in the business by getting it mentally and saying, I got it. I'm going to do it. I believe the vote went off. And then starting to do the evaluation approach and helping other people experience it. Make it work for them by working with them to show it to other people, and then they show it to other people, and they show it to other people. You're going to lead to the right person. And it's just amazing. So take charge and make progress to step into the next chapter. The next chapter is your chapter. We're basically starting again. This is a sequel of the original chapter. Okay? We're renewed, we're revitalized, we're reborn, we're ready to go again. And this is your chance to be on top. So progress really is happiness, and happiness really is progress. So what I've set out to accomplish is to get you to do just a little more. What I've set out to accomplish is to get you to take some steps and be a leader by doing what's necessary. And you will be, in the next chapter, the hero, the success story, the thing that people look to, that they remember, that they talk about. And it all comes down to GSD. We did this at the International Convention. Get stuff done. Get something done. You can say something else too, but get something done. Even if you don't know what to do a little. Do something. When you start doing something and other people help you and other people see it, it starts to multiply. And you're going to be happy. When you don't do anything, you feel frustrated, aggravated, mad. You blame other people or you blame yourself. And that all you have to do is do something. And when you start to make a little progress, you're going to be happy and the business becomes fun. Look, I've been an entrepreneur for many years and have helped tens of thousands of people succeed. We've built a pretty big company. We have all the problems of any corporation. And I've learned something, that problems always are due to one of three things. Now listen to this. One, it's systems. There's no system. It's haphazard. It's by chance. We have a system, a perfected system, a proven system. The question is, are you following the system? You don't have to invent it. It's very difficult to create systems. It's not easy to create systems that are systematic, that work, that are automatic, that everybody follows. We have them, okay? So just follow it. The second reason that things don't work within a company or without outside a company or within a company is human resource failure. Somebody doesn't do the job. Now the question is it because they can't do it, don't know what to do, or just don't want to do it? Now in our business, if you have human resource failure where people are not doing the evaluation approach, they're not going to the GMTSS meetings, they're not doing the basic 5, you have to work to change that. Now, the third thing is you. When you do nothing about it, do nothing about following the system, do nothing about human resources or people that are not doing the business, you do nothing about it. Now, sometimes, no matter what you do, the people that you have are not going to do it. They're not going to cooperate. They're not ready. They're not coachable. They're mentally constipated or whatever. Listen, we've had that happen in our own personal life. With all the things that we have in the big company, there's always going to be some people failure. And when you get a lot of it, it starts to get you off track. So what do we have to do? If you get avalanched or stonewalled and are at a dead end and you just can't make it happen, get new people. I'll say it again, get new people. And so we started seeking out new people, okay, in a lot of areas, and the supply chain, and sourcing, and legal, and accounting. And now we're starting to have a new life because we've rebooted and we've started over. So now we can talk about systems, human resources, and doing something rather than nothing. And now everything's working. So listen, you're not the only one that has problems. Don't think that we don't have problems too. So it's good when we experience problems and overcome them because we can relate how we did it to you. And that's what we're doing here. So, it all comes down though to when things aren't all going your way and you're not having this automatic success, what do? Just GSD, okay? Get something done. Because when you keep getting something done a little bit every day, things will start to change. And when things start to change, okay, you're going to be very happy. So what everyone needs and wants is what we have. That's your advantage. Other companies don't have this. Other people that you know don't have a solution. They don't know about this. So, what everybody needs and wants, we already have. Do you understand that? If you really understand that, you need to tell them. That's the bottom line. So what are we really? What are we really? We have everything that people need and want. What are we really? Well, we're the most powerful home-based internet digital marketing business that exists in the world, without a doubt. We have everything that any other company that you can think of has, and we package it so that you can leverage your own success. Instead of us making all the money, okay, or Amazon making all the money, you make the money. You understand that? We make money only by you making money. And that's the way the whole program is designed. So, what we have to do then is understand that Market America is an internet digital marketing company. It's a product brokerage company with a universal shopping cart, shop.com, which provides a revolutionary tracking system and technology that generates income. Shopify doesn't have that. Amazon doesn't have that. Okay, there is no other company that has it. So you have the golden egg. You have the cookie. So nothing compares. What else do you have that's going to allow you to make it in life? As Loren said, time is flying by. What are the alternatives? What are you going to do? What are you going to do to make it, have a better life, to give your children, the life that you want them to have? What are you going to do? You're going to go back to medical school or law school? I mean, you're 30. Yeah, sure. You're going to take 3 or 4 years off and go back to school, right? Full time. Who's going to pay the bills? I mean, let's be realistic. Let's have a reality check. Okay, go get your MBA. Now, what does that involve? Okay, once you have it, now you got to get a job in a corporate setting, and then they downsize or they merge, and you're eliminated. Okay, I can go on and on and on. Oh, I know. You're going to buy a McDonald's for $1.5 million. Now, where are you going to get the $1.5 million? Oh, you're going to start a restaurant or a store, a brick and mortar business. Did you realize that 95% of them go out of business in 5 years, and it requires, on the average, 5 times the net profit. So if you're going to make 6 figures, or it has the potential to make 6 figures, you have to come up with $500,000. Now, where are you going to get that? How many of you have it in the bank? You're going to mortgage your home away? Okay? And if something goes wrong and it doesn't work, you lose it? I'm just trying to be real with you. This is your best chance. We eliminate all those barriers. You don't need to go get a degree. You don't need more education. You just need a little desire. It's been our belief and our mission from day one, and we've dedicated our lives to the need for an entrepreneurial opportunity at the grassroots level for the average person. I believe that we're accomplishing it. Okay, we're not done though. We're just beginning. And the greatest power in the world is definitely not governments, not demagoguery, not atomic energy. It's people power. So we have the tool for people to come together and help each other to rise up and live a better life. And that's what it's all about. So when you provide a system and an opportunity that removes the barriers, the obstacles, the things that prevent people from doing something, and provides a system and a blueprint for success and a team or mentor even to show the way and do it with you, and that has an economic interest in your success, you have power. You have magic. Hey, you want to go start a beauty salon? Wonderful. Who's going to help you do it? The beauty salon down the street isn't going to help you. Your competition, they're going to put you out of business. You want to start a dry cleaners? Great. Who's going to help you? How are you going to learn it? Everybody that's in the business is going to try to make you fail. Do you understand that? But not with Market America, or Market Hong Kong, or Market Taiwan, or Market Malaysia. No, you're going to have people that want to take all their experience and help you make it. My point is, it does not exist anywhere else in the world. So when you provide a system like this, you have real power. So how do you do it? The next question is, okay, I get it. You're right. How do you do it? Well, you just have to find the right people. And by doing trial runs and fine tuning of the process and how it works better and faster by doing the evaluations and having somebody help you do them, and then getting them to lead the people instead of signing them up, and then get them to lead the people. They'll all sign up because when one does, they all do. But the point is, you have to lead to the right people. So it's real simple. It's Elizabeth Weber right now, Zoom, trial run or evaluation technique. It's easy to do. You don't even have to leave home. And it's step 1, step 2, step 3. You're in a trial run, and then you repeat the process. And if you do that for a year, anybody that does it for a year is going to succeed. Okay? It's proven statistically. And then, do the things that make the business work. Satisfy the master unfranchised owner criteria, because it increases mathematically the probability of success. If you believe in math, and you believe in probability, the statistics are there. They're black and white. There's no arguing with them. People that do those things have much higher incomes, and they rise in the system. So it's, the Getting Started Guide, base 10, 7 strong, okay? And then in this next year, we're going into the next chapter, and you're going to turn the clock back. Don't tell me you've been in 3 years and you're only a coordinator. You didn't do the business every week for 3 years, okay, and put 8 to 15 hours in and show the plan to 2 people. You didn't do that, so you didn't show up to your store or your shop or your business. You just didn't do it. That's okay. You didn't get punished. You didn't go bankrupt. You didn't lose money. But now, if you want to be part of the next chapter, this is a good time to decide and have that billion of a bolt go off and rise and become one of the examples, one of those people that everybody points to and admires, and you're going to have a better life. So, I want you to be one of those people. So look, it's just 3 things that I want to leave you with that you need to do to be successful. And I don't care if it's in this business or any business. The first thing is you have to have a dream, a goal, a why, or a mission. If you don't have that, you're going to wander through life aimlessly. You're going to just kind of float around and be caught up in the crowd. And life will pass you by. Nobody lives forever. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die to get there. But your life is just going to, go by, and you're not going to be able to do the things that you really didn't dream of them. But if you dream of them, and if you have a dream, a goal, a why, and a mission, then you must find a way to make it happen. Now, let me give you a little kick. Some people work very hard and make money, but they have no time. A few people out of hundreds actually work hard and make it. You may know some of them. Maybe your parents, maybe somebody, a relative. They work extremely hard, but now they're 50, 60, 70. And you know what? Life passed them by. They worked hard, made some money, put it away, but they didn't live. You understand what I'm saying? You need time and money. And this is the only opportunity that I know of for the average person that you get both time and money. So when you build the business, you can have living security because you have customers and other people making money in your organization. They're not going to go away. So if you have control of your time, you don't have to be at work every day. You don't have to fight rush hour traffic. You have freedom. So now you can really live a dream. You want to be an artist. You want to be altruistic and do charities. You want to travel. You want to do something, that nobody else that has ever done before. You can do it because you have time and income. So you need a dream, a goal, a mission. You need income with time freedom. Only this business gives it to you. I don't know many other things that do. And finally, if you you have to go find a vehicle. You know how many years people spend trying to find a vehicle, a business, something to make that dream come true? You're so far ahead because you already have it. People spend years and they sometimes try 2 or 3 things and they don't work. You already have it. You don't have to look. You're not going to find anything better. And you do it not by cutting other people down or beating other people out or hurting other people. Usually for one person to win, somebody else has to lose. What you have, you make it by enriching others, by helping others make it. What a way to go, huh? So at the end of the day, okay, you need a vehicle. Other people are going to search and search and search. You're way ahead because you already have it. And then finally, program your brain. If you program your brain, what I mean by that is by being involved, your brain starts to get programmed. By doing it with others and experiencing it, experiential learning, associating with the right people, going to these events, having friends that want to make it too, that support you, that applaud you, that encourage you. By visualizing yourself on stage as a director, filling your mind with positive and the right knowledge, and building a staircase that your conscious, logical mind says, wow, yes, I can do this. I see how I can get there, rather than thinking, I don't know how I'd ever get there. I don't know how to make $10,000 a month. It knows that it can be done because you figured it out. What you have to do each week, each day, each week, each month, and it adds up. And there are things that you accept that you know you can do, like the evaluation technique, like the trial run, like the basic 5. So now what happens is she got to take it away. I keep looking at all of you, but I got to tell you something. If you do that and you have the vehicle and you have the dream, the goal, the why, the mission, it's impossible for you not to succeed. It's inevitable. And you know what? Some of you are going to doubt that. You're going to say, oh, that sounds like hocus pocus or, but guess what? You'll never know if you don't try it. So I suggest, being that you already have the vehicle, to make sure you have a dream, a goal, a why, a mission, and to start to program your brain and break it down to what you got to do and do those little things each day, each week, each month. And you, in this next chapter, are going to be one of those people on stage that they talk about, that people admire, and you're going to be very happy and very fulfilled. I pray and hope that you do it because you deserve it. But God bless you. Thank you for being online today. Have a great weekend, and let's go make it happen.
We love you guys. Now you can look at them.
Thank you. Thank you, JR and Loren.